of Accra, Ghana. Welcome to you both.
Thank you.
Now, today what we're going to do is focus on what's happening with the blood drive. And of course, the Rotary Club as well as the National Blood Services come together to, well, basically, push the drive forward and ensure that we have enough quality blood in our banks to sustain the nation, correct?
Sure.
All right. So let's start off with finding out what the current status is. How is the situation at the moment when it comes to our blood bank? I can see the look on your faces. I'm actually going to start with you. Please let us know.
It's going to start with him because he's from the blood bank.
Well, thank you very much and good morning to our viewers. And I would say that currently our blood situation, well, obviously we can never have a time that, we say that we have enough blood stored at the blood center. So every day we keep appealing to people to make sure that they donate blood, voluntarily,
right,
which is what we've been preaching all this while. There are other forms of, donations, which we have said time and over again that those sorts of blood, are not very safe for transfusion purposes.
Okay.
And so we keep appealing to the public to donate blood every time voluntarily. And so currently, if you ask me how the situation is like, we don't have enough blood at the blood center. And so we'll keep appealing to the public. Every time you have the opportunity, please walk to a blood center near you and then make sure that you donate blood to save a life, someday.
And yes, I saw a look on your face, which I have to find out what was behind that. Because when I asked, what's your take on this?
Well, the truth is, I think he's articulated, the real situation that we don't have enough blood,
right?
And we will never have enough. So the idea is to continue to sensitize the public about the need for them to, continue to give blood.
Right.
And that is where Rotary really comes in.
Mm-hmm.
There are people out there who think Rotary is just a secret society or it's a club of ladies and gentlemen of leisure, but that's not what it is at all. It is just a group of people who are public spirited and who would want to put their gifts, to public use,
right,
for the community. So we have decided for the past 40 years to partner the blood bank by sensitizing the public and giving out prizes for people who continuously continue to donate blood to the blood bank.
Okay.
And we have chosen the month of November to always partner them to launch our blood donation for a year because, Christmas and all its attendant problems,
yes,
accidents, and that is where there's a lot of pressure on the blood bank.
Right.
So we think that if we launch this in November, we would get enough people to be donating blood for emergencies, especially in December and January. That is why we do the campaigns normally in November.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stephen, let me just come back to you then, because obviously we're trying to get people to buy into this. We're trying to get people to donate as much as possible. What qualifies somebody for them to be able to donate blood to the blood banks?
Well, every healthy Ghanaian, age 17 years and above, you qualify as a voluntary blood donor.
Okay.
Yes, and we always advise people would want to donate, but like you're saying, they don't really know where and how to do that. Mm-hmm. And so we have blood centers all around the country, and in Accra especially, the last Saturday of every month, we are the mall. That's Accra Mall, the West Hills, the Junction Mall, and all other places. And when you come to our facility at Kolebu, we are open, from Monday to Sunday, and people can walk in every time and then donate blood. But we always advise people, if you want to donate blood, you must make sure that you are fit on that day. You must look healthy. If you are on any drug like antibiotics and all that, we don't advise you, to donate blood.
Right.
Yes, but then you can defer after your course. Then you can come back and then donate blood. So we want to appeal to the general public. Just give it a try. If you haven't donated blood before, it's an exciting process. People have this notion that it's a very difficult process and all that, but if you haven't given it a try, you wouldn't know, and then probably advise anybody to also be involved in such an exercise. And so on the 30th, even though it's not a blood donation day actually, but we are giving people the opportunity to come and then donate blood. You can come with family and friends. And you see, the National Blood Donor Day itself is a replica of what happens worldwide in June every year.
Yes.
In Ghana, we have decided that, well, because you can't, pay people for what they do to save mankind, why don't you appreciate them in a little way and to motivate others to also, join this exercise.
Right.
And so that's what's happening on the 30th, that people should come and then have a feel of what's happening, and let's see how, the next year drive will be like.
Okay.
Maybe what he probably didn't add, he said 70 years and above, but there are people out there who would tell you that after 60, you probably, maybe you have to clarify that.
Yeah, it's true.
It's
age 17 up to 60 years.
Okay. Right.
17 up to 60
That's the
years, you
advice.
qualify to
Yeah.
donate
Right.
blood.
And of course, women too can donate blood. In the past, people used to think that because of the monthly cycle of women,
Right.
you cannot donate blood. But
Okay.
that's not quite true.
Okay,
It's
so
not true.
you can still.
Women can still. And
Right,
people
women.
must begin to understand that the blood that you donate saves lives.
Yeah.
It can save a life, And once you get that into you, you know that you are doing something for society, for community. That is the motivating thing.
And also, there have been some really wonderful stories about, because, obviously, the blood itself is a very wonderful thing. There are so many different types of it that some people don't actually know that they may be a specifically rare blood type. Now, in you giving a donation, somebody could be sitting there needing your blood type and not knowing where to get it, and they could be the person who's ready to donate. So hopefully people buy into that and get into it with you as well. Just before you do go, what's the campaign slogan for this year, and what is being put out there for everybody?
It's actually, thank you for saving my life.
Okay.
That is, something that people who have benefited from, blood transfusion from other people, they're just expressing, their appreciation to these blood donors, and want to encourage them to continue to donate more. Every individual healthy Ghanaian, like I said, you qualify to donate blood 4 times, in a year.
Okay.
Yeah, 4 times in a year. And so if you don't have the opportunity today, you may have the opportunity, the next time round to donate.
Right.
And this is actually to also motivate others, to continue to donate blood. And so we are thanking voluntary blood donors all over the country and say that we appreciate what they do for mankind, and they should continue to donate that. We believe that others may go through some kind of frustration, in the process and all that. But then we just want to appeal to the people that, it's a process, and unless we keep educating the public about the do's and don'ts about it, with blood donation and all that. So people should kindly bear with us, and they shouldn't fall on any other sources of blood, but then they should make sure that the blood that they get or get transfused at the hospitals and all that are from genuine sources, so that we can save other people's lives.
The theme you asked is thank you for saving my life with your gift of blood.
Right.
And this ties in with our own Rotary theme for the year, which is be a gift to the world.
Okay.
Because all of us, in our own little ways, little things that we do can lighten up lives of other
Somebody's
people
life,
or
yeah.
the communities. So that is what it is.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining
You're
us this
welcome.
morning
Yeah.
and teaching us more about blood donation. And hopefully everybody watching will at one point or another come and donate some blood so that we can have our blood banks full for whatever the circumstances.
Now, the last point, though, is that in trying to appreciate these people, we have lots of people out there who help us. They help appreciate these people through Rotary.
Right.
With prices and so on. And I'm sure there are lots of people out there who probably are watching us and might want to also, in their own small way, be a gift.
Right.
So they can always do that through Rotary International.
Okay.
Or Rotary Club of Accra. Just write a check, Rotary Club of Accra, call any of our numbers, and we'll be there to pick the check up, and that will be channeled to the blood banks.
Thank you very
Yes.
much. All right, this has been Stephen Adaiba. He's the PRO for the National Blood Service Ghana, and Madam Esther Ofori, blood donor and president of Rotary Club of Accra. Thank you so much for both of you coming in this morning.
It's our pleasure.
All right.